Alright, we're here with Banana Waffles Control Shaman. Just played a couple of games with the list, and I'm pretty happy with this list. I think relying less on those lightning storms and doomsayers and things like that just makes for a more interactive deck, and particularly against those. I mean, we did face off against two rogues. I think that's particularly important. You really want to be threatening to trade with your opponent's minions, utilizing these menacing nimbuses and these sludge slurpers, as well as some of this early game removal to just stem the bleeding, and then you can convert with some of your more end game cards. Didn't get to see any matchups where Elysiana would be good, or anything like that, but I still think this is the first card that I'd look at cutting, especially if you are going to take this deck onto the ladder. If you find that you're not picking up a lot of those bomb warrior matchups or anything like that, I think switching that out to something that assists you in whatever matchups you are facing, maybe like a Harrison Jones, or maybe the other Lightning Storm, or maybe it's going to be getting the extra MC tech or something in here. Who knows? But regardless, big shout out to Banana Waffles. Of course, if you are watching on YouTube, all the links are in the description, including a link over to the Hearthstone deck article. Please jump over there, give Banana Waffles a +1, and leave a lovely, thoughtful comment, like I know you will. All of my details are in the description as well, including a link over to Twitter. That's the best place to catch me, at Tommy_Wave. If you've got a sweet deck for me to check out, fire it through. But until next time, please stay safe, stay wavy, eat the rich, and bite some jaws, catch some claws. Bye-bye. Okay, up against a priest with the Mech Zoolock. Jumping over to HS Replays, plugging in some data. Looks like this deck sports a 50.1% win rate at rank Legend to 10. And the cards that we're looking for in our opener: Flame Imp, Mecharoo, Galvanizer, of course, Direwolf Alpha. Then kind of drops off Faithful Lumi, Voidwalker, Harvest Golem. So I think we'll keep the Voidwalker and the Harvest Golem. Interesting that Evil Genius isn't that high. Now we do have not a lot of 2-drops that we really want to hit, so we'll send that back. Sorry, I should rephrase that. We don't have a lot of 2-drops, and we really need to hit them, so we should mulligan a bit aggressively. Flame's okay here. We might go for a turn 2 tap, just to diversify our hand a little bit. This Faithful Lumi doesn't really do too much. Yeah, that's kind of even more incentive to tap up. I think if we draw a mech, particularly a Replicating Menace or a War Gear, I'm very tempted to Galvanize a Framebot. Faithful Lumi. It's definitely something, a bit of an issue with this Galvanizer, is that we do have, especially compared to those mech hunters, we do not have a real... there are a lot of non-mech cards in the deck. Not a lot, but there are some. Like, we're definitely... I mean, playing the deck opens you up to these kind of draws. We might be able to get cheeky with like a Solarium Galvanizer.
Do you like to play with fire?
Okay, coin down.
Let the pain speak to me.
Yeah. Opponent is doing pretty well.
my purpose.
Just hope that they don't have a massive spells that they can really go off with this Wild Pyro. Looks like they do have the hymns, Circle of Healings and such. Just gonna suck. Gonna suck real bad. Maybe we gave our opponent too much time here. Maybe those early taps really what cost us. But that is something that we were talking about in the start, that you know, this isn't a very low to the ground deck. We do have quite a number of 4 mana cards, quite a number of 5 mana cards. Silence too.
I comply.
From nothing to power.
It would be pretty sneaky, but I think our opponent, I assume they've already drawn their Nomi.
Almost out of time.
It's also an 8 mana card.
Who's ready to make some money?
Sucks to lose a Replicating Menace. It's probably one of the better cards in this matchup.
I got the best deals anywhere.
You know I wanted to eat half of this guy's deck. You know I did.
I comply.
Got fly. Sad job. Time to collect. Time to collect.
I think we want to evolve this Explodinator, maybe. Maybe next time.
Nothing to power.
But it's still on 29. This is looking rough.
Do you like to play with fire?
Let the pain
There he is.
speak to me.
How many more 0 mana spells do they have? They play both silences. Who's the other Regenerate?
Quickly.
Stop! Later! Stop! Later!
Protocol 7 engaged.
I, the king!
That's not an upgrade. How dare you?
Why do you fall?
I think we're solidly in the toilet on this one, friends. Give our opponent every opportunity to goof it, though.
Almost out of cards.
This is almost lethal. Yeah, we'll give it to our opponent now. GG's. Definitely a... I don't know if that's necessarily a hard matchup. I think it's very dependent on our opponent hitting their Pyromancer early on. But they did, and it certainly showed just how powerful that card can be in the right deck. So, GG's.
Your soul shall be mine.
Okay. Here with the Mech Zoolock, we'll keep our Flame Imp. Send the Faithful Lumi's back. Not the ideal 1-drop. Once again, this Galvanizer, a little bit awkward. Only reducing this Bronze Gatekeeper. Hopefully we can get lucky over the next 2 to 3 turns.
I'll just ride on it.
Let's get aggressive.
Ride on it.
Kind of want to follow up with a tap, just to make this a bit better. Yeah, this looks okay.
Do you like to play with fire?
Yeah, these Pyros are pretty frustrating.
All charged up.
Why do you call?
Let the pain speak to me.
Access denied.
These Pyromancers are pretty frustrating. But we finally get to kill them.
Unity. Precision. Deploying countermeasures.
Alright. Fortunately, we can't really gear up anything because of silences.
Playtime.
Maybe we gear up to trade here.
Deploying countermeasures.
What is my purpose?
Serve your purpose.
Ugh.
The touch.
Yeah, we'll lose this so far. Rather lose a Soulfire than lose these faceless lackeys, to be honest.
Someone injured?
Hooray.
Let the pain speak to me.
Caught fly! Caught fly!
Access denied.
I comply.
Maybe we should have killed this.
I got the best.
They've already played one circle of healing. Yeah, there's the silence. That's why we didn't magnetic onto the Mecharoo. They get the other. That was the divine, yeah.
I comply.
It's possible we should have gone for like Leroy there. Traded off too. Where's the other grave horror? Alright. Pretty dead here.
Protocol 7 engaged.
What is this matchup? No priest. 36% win rate, so they're almost favored 2-1.
I am almost out of cards.
And it definitely feels that way. Not only is that Pyro so brutal for us, but yeah, this is a deck that has innate healing. It's got divine hymns and things like
I am
that.
out of cards.
There he is.
Well played.
GG. Does seem like a pretty terrible matchup for us. I think I'm gonna stop it there. I think those two matchups were pretty frustrating. I don't think there's any use kind of pushing through. I'm sure that if we did queue up onto the ladder, we're probably pretty unlikely to play against the same matchup for a third time in a row. But I think the risk there is that we might end up raging out. And I think that look, even if we don't learn anything about Mech Zoolock today, the important thing to remember is that if you're ever frustrated playing Hearthstone, just put the game down, come back later, and it will be fun. Don't try and push. Don't try and keep pushing up a wall. Don't try and keep pushing that stone up a hill. Just take a break, have a relax, play something different, play some Tavern Brawl. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play some Tavern Brawl. But yeah, big shout out to Kevin11915 and of course to Flux Flasher, of course. Unfortunately, we couldn't do the deck justice today, but we certainly will try to next time. If you are watching on YouTube, of course, all the links down in the description. Go check it out. Leave the deck a lovely, thoughtful comment, like I know you will. Drop that +1. But we'll be back soon, back next week with some more Hearthstone deck spotlights. And of course, we'll be checking out some of that single-player content as soon as it's available. So I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye. I hope you enjoyed that video. Check out other ones over here, or come subscribe to the Wave Pool for more excellent times.